Hey guys, been a minute. That's how it goes apparently. I'm headed to watch the sunset at the beach. There was a fire here last night that took out a good chunk of the area, and it's pretty devastating. It was like the last original Puerto piece, but very sad. Happened to spare a friend of mine's little beach patio restaurant, like right up against it. And I was there last night actually having some beers and mezcal and like crazy, but it literally stopped right at that point. And if the wind would have shifted, it would have taken much more. But anyway, so I hear reports between either 40 or 90 businesses. Like if they're counting, I guess, all the cabins, Airbnbs maybe, or hostels, maybe 90. But like, well, the oldest part, I think. So anyway, it's very sad for the area. This morning when I went walking, I walked by it and then, like an ass, walked through it, kind of like went down the street. I thought I just kind of got trapped with the dogs, and I was like, shit. And I mean, they've got bulldozers and militaries there helping, and the locals, man, the locals. I wish I would have caught a picture of it, but it was just in the moment. This morning I went for breakfast, and this woman, probably maybe in her late 60s, 70s, maybe even older, pushing her wheelbarrow to the vicinity to go help. And women with in their shorts and tank tops with their heart-shaped purses like draped across their chest, like normal people, all covered in soot this morning, helping. It's just amazing. I feel like because I don't speak the language as well, that I probably would have been a nuisance. And they had a lot of help. But it's just incredible that, you know, I'm wondering who the heck are these people, as far as like, are they the business owners? Are they, no, they're just locals. I mean, sure, some of it's the business owners, but a lot of it is simply locals, and they come together. And so there's some speculation that maybe it was on purpose. I mean, who knows? It's not my business to comment on that, but yeah, I was just amazed. And then there's the US who won't even get their people out of Israel. Like, okay, cool, thanks. One of the things I've been feeling in light of everything going on around the world, that a lot of it is, I mean, most of it probably the US and Israel inflicting on the planet, with seemingly zero regard for human life, and I mean, assets that took years to build and so much money. And so anyway, I recognize that I'm feeling survivor's guilt. Like, why? I mean, the best thing I can do to honor those little girls who died in Iran at school, and their grieving, weeping, mourning loved ones, mothers, is to live my life, the blessing that is it right now. I mean, it's, you know, not all roses, but pretty compared. I mean, you can't even. So why do I get this incarnation? And maybe that kind of suffering is coming our way. I don't know, but you know, I as a therapist, of course, I'm like ending up, you know, I had the expat grief before, which is a phenomenon, and then the survivor's guilt, and that's what's coming here. And it's interesting because even like my clients still in the States, my friends still in the States, my daughter's still in the States, my, you know, family still in the States, and then I'm not exempt from it. I'm still tied to the economy, and as a veteran, of course, tied in other ways. And why? So anyway, I didn't know if any of y'all may be feeling that, wanted to share some vulnerability. But I think what's called for right now is mindfulness as an extreme sport, and staying as present as possible, asking what in this moment is lacking. And for a lot of us, we can say, right now I'm okay. And that's kind of all we got. So I'm doing it too. I'm surrounded by a different kind of people, so my vibration is different, and I'm near nature, which I highly recommend. However that may be, hanging out with the dogs, touching, getting outside, walking, and staying off social media as much as possible, except for a few folks I trust, or quote unquote trust. We still don't know. I don't know. At this point, I'm like, unless I don't see it with my own eyes, entertaining the idea that maybe there's a higher intelligence that's going to come in and rescue us. I don't know. But you're not alone in feeling like Chicken Little, because then there's still a lot of people that are, what's going on? But yeah, it's happening. So anyway, this is where I'm headed. Everybody stay safe. Yeah, take care.